everyone, and welcome back to part 3 of drawing roller coasters as humans. So today's roller coaster is Oblivion from Alton Towers in Staffordshire, England. I'm very excited to do this one because Oblivion is one of my favourite coasters. It's so fun. So let's just get straight into it. I have a lot more things about Oblivion's character than I did Nemesis or Runaway Mine Train, so let's just get into that. First, as I was designing him, I didn't want him to look too old, but I didn't want him to look too young either, so I kind of settled for like 20s, mid-20s age. For my Oblivion OC, I kind of wanted him to feel very standoffish and intimidating, as that's what the ride feels. Like, it's not happy or like enticing you to it. For his hair, I gave him very swooshy hair to replicate the arrows, along with a few arrows in his hair. And his eye, one eye has an arrow in it and one eye is like blacked out with like void wispies coming from it. On his sleeves, on his arm like sleeves, he has 4 arrows because he's secret weapon 4, and I wanted to get in every single design, like say it's secret weapon 5 or secret weapon 6. It's got like that number of a certain element in it. I also decided to give him a staff because I felt like he needed a big sign of the logo, like he didn't have enough on him already though. As you can see on the left, there is actually a drawing of him, but I did change quite a few things, such as his hair. His hair is a lot more swoopy now, and also his outfit is very different. Like, he now has 2 belts, which I later colour in white to show more the Lord of Light side, as there's not much Lord of Light shown in my Oblivion OC. So he has certain white details which kind of replicate that. I also decided to make him very pale as the Lord of Light, and because in the pre-show videos the Lord of Darkness and the Lord of Light are quite pale, so he is very solely based off that. You will see that often, like with my Smiler OC, he's kind of based off Miles Cedars. He doesn't look spot on, but he kind of is. I again wanted to give him stark black hair, but I felt the brown left for more contrast with other elements of like the black and the white and the orange. The brown is kind of just nicer and much easier to colour in, as like I end up changing quite a few colours to be lighter, so I can use the colour it was originally to be the shading. Otherwise I have to shade in a shade of orange and it's kind of just looks a bit funky. My favourite thing about him is his shoes, to be honest. I changed how his shoes look and they look so cool, I love them. I did originally want him to give more of a 90s retro vibe, but I wasn't really able to do that without him kind of looking weird to me, so he's kind of in like a suit and like baggy trousers along with his like cloak. He also kind of looks like a vampire because he's got like the collar and he's pale. He's not a vampire, he's just like that, I guess. Oblivion was actually the 3rd character I drew, the first being Nemesis and the second being Wicker Man instead of Runaway Mine Train. Shocker. But it gave me more time to think about him, and I did want him to kind of, everything is kind of like going downwards, like his cloak is very droopy and heavy, his kind of pants are droopy and heavy, so they're all going down. Also, a little thing I really liked was his sleeves. His sleeves have got, if you can't really see, like near his hand, they have got like arrows, and I think that was really cool. Anyway, as for his character, he is very standoffish and also kind of rude, but he's not really meaning to be rude, he kind of just wants to be left alone. He does tolerate a few people, like Galactica. He really likes Galactica, he's quite close with her, but people such as Smiler, he does not like Smiler. I wouldn't like Smiler if I had to listen to ha 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 all day long. The reason he likes Galactica so much, it's kind of like she's the light to his dark, and also with Air as well, like Air and Galactica, like 2 sides of the same coin, like, you know. He's also quite close with another character which hasn't been introduced yet, but that is my Corkscrew OC. He's very close with her. And if I get time and like once I've done all the coasters that are still at Alton Towers, I might do some of the older ones like Corkscrew, Thunderlooper or Black Hole. I also feel once I've completed Alton Towers, I might move on to some like random coasters from American parks and European parks, but I might also do Fort Park. My ones on my list are like Velocicoaster. I want to do some from Fantasialand, and I really want to do Fly from Fantasialand. Anyway, Oblivion's coming to an end now. I'm just adding his final details. He was really short, but he was quite an easy character to design. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked his final design. I also hope you liked this style of video and the layout of the drawings. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below if you have any ideas for other roller coasters I could possibly do. Anyway, see you in the next video. Bye!